last we left off, I had flipped over this truck right over here where the Taiga is. I used the Taiga to flip it back on its wheels, and then I drove this truck up here to this trailer that was here, alright, and then towed it all the way to the log station, alright. It had one thing of metal planks in it, which I need, but it didn't have any concrete blocks, so I'm thinking maybe I can get some, because the arrow was still here at the log station. I'm thinking maybe I can get some concrete blocks at the log station. Go there, nope, but there's an arrow over here at this trailer for, you know, a pickup for an item that we need. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this trailer has concrete blocks in it. I get here, and there's 2 loads of metal planks. So, the only concrete blocks on the map that are here in Island Lake, you know, there's only 2 things of them, and that's the only ones that I think that you can get, unless there's another place that I haven't gone to and haven't unlocked. Like maybe there's a little area where you can pick them up and I just haven't unlocked it yet. I have no idea, but there's not. I also accidentally flipped over this trailer here that had metal planks because it spawns on top of a tree, and whenever you get near it, the trailer flips up on its side and you can't connect to it. So whenever you hook a winch to it, it just flips it over. But then, you know, my issue is that right here I've got 2 loads of concrete blocks and 1 load of metal planks laying on the ground with the trailer on its side. Alright, that's annoying, okay? Because I have no way to put that stuff back in that trailer, and the only other option that I have is to either travel to the Smithfield Dam and go to the quarry and get some concrete blocks there. Maybe there's some in the warehouse. But look at how far away that is from the Island Lake. The quarry is kind of close. But then, you know, I've got to get metal. Alright, there's metal planks on a trailer, but I'd have to literally pull it all the way across this map here. I'd have to pull it from all the way up here, all the way down. Or I'd have to load it up at the log station and take it all the way to the lumber mill. Then I'd have to get the concrete blocks from the lake, the dam I mean, and bring them here. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to travel to, I'm going to cut this truck off. Actually, I'm going to drive back to this trailer first, because I will need a truck that can tow this. So we're basically just going to go back to here, which, if you can see, is literally across the map. It's so far away. So we're gonna do that. I'm probably gonna run out of gas middle of the way there. We'll figure something out. But anyway, my idea is we'll get there eventually, and we will get a truck with a crane from the Smithfield Dam. We'll put it on the Western Star or maybe the Kodiak. Something like that, and then we'll drive that to the Island Lake, and we'll use that loading crane to load the items back into the trailer and then tow it, you know, the 1/4 mile all the way to the lumber mill, and then deliver it and have this mission completed. And then we'll work on something else. So that's the plan. Hopefully it works out. There's a service trailer over here. That's really good to know. Not that it's that big a deal, I can literally just buy them if I need them, but... I'd love for there to be like a little upgrade or something like over here. Because so far there was only 1 upgrade on this entire, like, area. Only 1 upgrade in this entire map. I just have a hard time believing that it's true, you know? Also, I really want to see if there's a way to get to the big barn out there, like drive around over there, you know. I don't know if you can. I imagine you probably could, but there's probably stuff all out in these areas. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. There might be stuff hidden, but maybe not. I know if I was making a game, I would hide stuff like out there. Okay, this is dumb. Pull me out. I really wish that there was a little, maybe just a little tiny dot in the middle of the screen, so that whenever you hit triangle to winch to something, it would winch to whatever you're pointed at. Because I feel like it just winches to what it thinks that you want to winch to, but that's not ever it. It's not ever what you want to winch to. Never is. We're gonna take this, wait, is this the shortest way? Or is it better to go? That's... To the right is better land once we get up by the woods. It's not as muddy. We're gonna go this way. And hopefully we don't run out of gas. If we can get close, I'll be happy. But at 20 liters a minute, this thing, I will not be lasting very long, you know? I would love to have some kind of a vehicle that has the ability to drive through the swamps and stuff with ease. Now, it wouldn't be able to pull much, and it wouldn't be good for much else, but it would be so cool to have like a swamp buggy that could just rip through this kind of terrain, you know, pretty easily. And maybe there is stuff like that that can do that once you get some pretty good upgrades. Like, I'm only level 12. But, and the reason I say that is because I'd like to just drive out through the middle of some of this stuff. It'd be cool if there were, like, upgrades or missions or online time trial things, whatever. That as a whole. But what I'm really curious about is on, I think it's Northport, Alaska. Might not be Northport, it might be the other one. No, it is Northport. Anyway, there's an oil rig. I think it's either an oil rig or it's a lighthouse, but it's out on a pad. I think it's an oil rig, all by itself in the middle of the water. And it's out there, and it makes me curious as if there's any way to get there. Maybe there's a vehicle in the game that if you put a certain lift on and it has a big enough snorkel and it can carry enough fuel and has, you know, the ability that it could get there. Because I know that the CK-1500, I've gotten it in a river once before that was, the wheels were not touching the ground, and I had mud tires on it, so they're giant paddles, and just the round cap snorkel, or the mushroom cap snorkel, I don't remember which one it was, I know it wasn't the better one. But anyway, and it should have been sinking the truck, but it wasn't. It was floating. The truck's wheels were not touching the bottom of the riverbed, and the truck was moving, it was being pushed downstream by the current, but it was also moving forward across the river. And it took a while to cross, but it wasn't like I was barely moving. I was moving at a decent and like super deep mud type pace. And I don't know if that was a glitch, or if the game is designed to be like that whenever you have a specific setup on the vehicle. I'll have to do some testing, but I want to try that out after I complete this mission, because I want to just do some messing around. I know I want to level up to level 13. That's what I want to do first. I want to get to level 13 and get some mud tires on the Taiga, because that thing is going to be really cool looking with the giant mud tires on it. But I also really you want to see if there's any way to get to that oil rig, because if there is, I want to do it. I haven't seen anything about anybody doing it, so might be possible, might not be. I don't care. I want to try. Did I take a wrong turn? No, I didn't. Alright, I can get fuel over there to trade. I'm surprised that I made it. If only there was a garage here, dude. I literally have to drive across the country just to fix a screw up from earlier. Like, super annoying. Service trailer here and a fuel trailer, so I can refuel and repair. But I can't change what's on the back of the truck, which is the biggest thing I must flip over. That's what pisses me off too, is this road is what killed me earlier. It literally flipped me over for no freaking reason. Oh yeah, you have to be connected to the trailer to repair. This is what's dumb. You have to be connected to the trailer to use it to repair yourself. But watch this. If I disconnect the trailer and then I drive over here, I don't have to connect to the fuel trailer to refuel myself. Like, how dumb is that? It'd be cool if you could buy an upgraded fuel tank. It's like a bigger size tank. Oh yeah, just don't flip over. Yo! I only need metal planks now. Okay, that changes everything. I don't have to go back and get a crane. I just need to take the flatbed Taiga to the loading thing over there. I need to pack this. There we go. That won't fall out. Yeah, I just need to take the Taiga over to the lumber mill, or not, or the no, the log station. Yeah. If I take it to the log station because it has a flatbed, I can get a load of metal planks, which is all I need. Okay, so good. We don't have to drive this far. Awesome. Still sucks that I flipped over this trailer that had the concrete blocks in it, and the metal, and I flipped over the other trailer that had the metal in it, and so now I still don't have a crane to load anything up with. But I could swear that whenever I left that trailer earlier, that one of the things, the concrete blocks, was still in the trailer, but the other one had fallen out completely. I swear I thought that's how I left it. What's the fueling status? Oh, jeez. What's the fuel status on the Taiga? Because if it's low, I'm going to give it a couple hundred. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Why am I trying to fill? I've used that much already? Taiga's full anyway. Good lord. I literally just filled this thing up. That can't be right. There's no way. I've used 100 liters of fuel and I started here. And went down this road, took a left, 100 liters to get to there? What is wrong with this truck? I'm not even pulling a huge load. It's not a small load. Oh my god. That's gotta be a glitch. Fully repaired truck. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Doesn't matter. This Royal BM17 is like... It has so much potential to it, but it just sucks. Alright, we're gonna park this over here, out of the way. And change to the Taiga. Now we're gonna take the Taiga. I didn't mean to beat the horn. Once I hit level 13, I'll have mud tires unlocked for this thing, which is gonna make it unstoppable in the mud, truly. But this is the better off-road truck than the Royal BM17. I mean, it makes sense, because you get the BM17 in Alaska. No! Wait. Wait, where did you get it? Yeah, you get the Royal BM17 in Alaska, right? And then you get this truck in Taymyr in Russia. This is the better truck for off-roading. The fuel economy is worse, but it literally can carry about 50 more liters of fuel. So it makes up for it a good bit, and it's diff lock always on and all-wheel drive always on. Which, if you could turn the all-wheel drive off and just keep the diff lock on most of the time, or all the time, then this thing would actually be a beast. Another thing that kind of sucks about it is all of the upgrades are found in Taymyr, and we're not in Taymyr, and we won't be in Taymyr for a while. Well, I say for a while. Might change my mind. Once I see what this thing looks like with mud tires on it, I might go hunt down the lift kit for it. Because I feel like this is going to be an absolute monster in the mud. Because you can get mud tires on it. Like, look how fast we're just trucking along. 6th gear. Now we're back down to 1st. I need to be careful not to hurt this thing too badly. Because we've got to get there and back and not die. But yeah, I really want to have a vehicle, preferably some kind of a scout vehicle, that once you upgrade it enough, it becomes unstoppable in not only in muddy road terrain like this. I'm talking about it's unstoppable driving out that way, you know, through a swamp. It doesn't really get slowed down that much. It just sits it up. And I don't want it to be stupid, like pulling wheelies and jumping on trees and stuff every time I hit something too fast, you know. I'm just talking about, I want to be able to drive to that, because if I were to take this truck, as good as it is out there, it would sink. It would get stuck within a few feet. If I were to take one of my really decked out Scouts, like the Scout 800 or my CK 1500, or even the Yar, if I took any of those three out there, they would bog down pretty quick. First tree I came to, because they don't have as powerful, like they're not as powerful as something like this is. The Yara is the most powerful of those three, but he doesn't have a lift kit, and I don't remember if you can get one for it or not. You might can. We're closing in. ground. Watch this trailer like bounce off the ground as soon as I get close to it. No, I didn't do it. I really want to hit level 13, but I also really want to go back to the North Port of Alaska and see if we can cross that water with the CK-1500. It's gonna be a tough thing to do, period, just because if I drown the truck, then I have to restart, you know. But what I'll probably end up doing is driving around the outskirts of it looking for a possible entry point. So, I might get the yard and take it over there, I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna complete this mission first. Because that's more of like a, I wonder if it's possible to go there thing, you know? And it may not be, but it might be. Like I know that, I know that that water is super, super deep by the waterfall where I dunked a Hummer into the, like, I was trying to flip over a trailer on the edge of the cliff, and the Hummer slipped and fell in, and it was funny. It bounced all down the ravine and then fell in the water. And then I literally just sat there and watched the current pull the Hummer out into the ocean, and then it kind of pulled it to where the two water currents were coming together, and then it just got stuck there. But where it was floating. The Hummer was actually floating on its end. Like, I think the back end of the truck was up in the air. Or maybe it was the front. Not in the air, but pointing towards the sky. But it was submerged in, like, water that was probably about 15 feet deep. And, the bumper of the truck was about 4 or 5 feet off of the ocean bed, or whatever, ocean floor. And then the bumper was sticking out of the water about 3 inches. To give you an idea of how it was sitting there bobbing like a fishing pole. So. That leads me to believe that if you could get the right setup in there, you could have a vehicle that could float. And I know that the CK-1500 has floated across a river before. So that's why I'm going to try it out. I had off-road tires on it whenever I did it. I might keep the mud tires on it for the first try. Or I might switch off-road tires. I think I had off-roads on it. I may have had mud tires. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't exactly remember. But I do know that none of the wheels were touching the bottom of the riverbed. And I had it in 4-wheel drive, and it was in like second gear, whatever, third gear, first gear, I don't remember. And I was just holding the throttle down, and I was moving across the river without touching the ground with the wheels. And the truck wasn't sinking, so I was floating. Of course, the water was close to the intake of the snorkel, but it wasn't getting there, so it had to have been floating. So I'm gonna try it. Might not be possible. Might be possible. We're gonna find out. Could be just a glitch because I was in moving water. I don't know. This is gonna be it though, right here. Boom. Be revived lumbermill. Oh, rank 13. Perfect timing. Okay, we're gonna recover this truck because I want to see what those mud tires look like. And actually, we're gonna recover it, but we're gonna also um, re retain it and travel up to Alaska. Then we'll mess with it. Make sure that we have the CK 1500, and I'm not gonna use the Hummer because I don't like the Hummer. Of course, it might float, but I'll use it last. Do I have it in storage? Nope. I don't know where it's at. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. That's right. I forgot I got it out. Alright. We're going to customize it right now because I want to. Engine, same. Suspension is still stock. But the tires is what I'm interested in. It's got off-roads on it right now. Here we go, mud tires. We'll see what they look like. Those are not bad. Oh, those are pretty cool. They're getting bigger. Oh yeah. Those are sick. Dude, those are sick. Specialized tire set, the ultimate weapon against the deepest of marshes, providing the best off-road performance at the cost of on-road track. Now, who cares? Dude, this thing on these is gonna... That's a monster truck. Holy crap. 51s, dude. This thing will actually be unstoppable at that point. Alright, I'm gonna look at something real quick. So if I look at the back, how long it is. Alright, that's how much it sticks over right now. But if I add the spare wheel, and then go to the frame add-on, yeah, it scoots the bed back. I don't like how it does that. Okay, I understand that it'd be great to carry a spare wheel, but it's dumb how it makes the back end of the truck stick out farther. It's annoying. Alright. We're going to retain this guy. We're going to retain this guy. And we are going to travel to Alaska. And we're going to go to the North Port. Wait, is this where we want to go? No, this is not where we want to go, is it? See, that's not where we want to go. Mountain River? Mountain River is where we want to go. This is when I'm thinking you might could get there. Cause see how much detail there is in the thing? Pedro Bay. Like if I look at this one. I don't know. You might could actually get to this one. It'd be difficult. We're gonna go to Northport and try it out first. We're getting it out just in case. Alright. So if I look at this guy, we're using this one. Freeway gearbox for better efficiency, big tires. 38s are the biggest that we can get, I think. Yeah, they are. I might ought to get ice tires because we might be driving on ice. So I'm gonna get some chained up tires because we probably will end up driving on that more than mud. Although it's less paddle, it might help. Autonomous. That adds weight, you know, which kind of sucks, but we might need the fuel. Engageable diff lock, tall mushroom. I mean that's as good a snorkel as we're gonna be able to have. Anything that is gonna reduce our ground clearance, I'm gonna uninstall. Or increase weight, I'm gonna uninstall. It says visuals, so maybe it doesn't change it. Yeah, I bet it doesn't. Alright, let's see if we can do this. But if you were gonna go in, where at? Where would you do it? First, I'm gonna try to get around here and come at it from the back. That's what I'm gonna try and do first. Possible? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. So. Maybe the chain tires was a bad idea. I like having mud tires. Look how slow this is. Holy crap. Oh my word. Can we get there? I got chain tires because we might be driving on ice at some point. Like on top of an iceberg, or the edge of the water might be frozen somewhere where we can drive around. But this is absurd. This is so slow. Throw it in high and see what happens. Mud, it sucks, but where there's not, it's not that bad. Right here is going to be annoying. That is if we don't flip over. Well, this could work. Didn't take just as long, but we're not going to go through the mud. We don't flip over on the exit here. And we're good. Literally just drove around that giant mud pit by going through the snow. Now we're in some deep snow. And you can't really get through snow faster than just keeping a pace. Like if I put the diff lock on, it doesn't help that much. If I put it into first gear, it doesn't help. If I put it into high, it doesn't help. I mean, nothing really helps. You mainly just want to do whatever is gonna be the most fuel efficient and still keep you moving. Going through snow like that. Maybe a scout vehicle wasn't the best choice. I do have the Taiga in Alaska already. And I know 100% that that thing would beast its way through all of this kind of mud and crap. I mean, to get to where I need to be, to even try and get there is taking forever. Whereas the off-road truck makes it down this path so easily. Like, I know 100% sure that the Taiga made it down this road super easy twice. And I drove the Royal BM17 down this road super easily twice. And I was actually thinking to myself, like, this road isn't even made for these trucks. Now driving on it with one of them, it's like, wow. And the weird thing is, I guess mud tires are the best in snow, because snow is closest to mud as far as how it works with grabbing traction. You just have to move it out of the way and paddle yourself through it until you dig down and get traction, or until you, you know, just like literally propel yourself through it by using it, you know, by pushing it out of the way and using it to push yourself forward. So mud is similar to snow, so I guess mud tires would be the best. And these chain tires have excellent off-road traction, average on-road traction, and excellent ice traction. But their mud traction is good. Which you think is alright, but it's really not. But one of the good things about the Scouts is they are super fuel efficient. Like, even though this engine is the biggest one and uses the most gas, it's still extremely fuel efficient. Especially compared to an off-road truck that has diff lock always on. Okay. So I have the plan, but now I have to actually do it. I have to go down there. That is not going to happen. I need to go up the hill and get up over here. And you go like this. If that's even possible. That's how I need to do it. We're gonna try. Oh god. This doesn't look good. I might should have used the Scout 800. But I was thinking about floatability, okay? I wasn't thinking about what's better in getting through deep snow. Okay. This is literally dragging the act. You can see that is so cool. It's dragging the diff. You see that? The snow There's tracks in the snow where the axles are dragging. Sick. You can see where the shocks are dragging. Oh my god, that's so cool. Nerding out, bro. Alright, we're gonna winch to stuff. I just hope it doesn't get so deep to the point to where I literally can't move. That would be a huge bummer. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. All in all, I'm pretty proud of this truck. Look at this thing. This is dang near vertical, dude. And it is plowing. Maybe it's the chain tires. Maybe so. But I need to get on the ridge of the hill, or the mountain, and I need to stay on it as I travel down. So my marker is not exactly where I need to go, I don't think. It's just kind of a... Okay, this is an average spot, or a guesstimate. Also, if I flip over, it won't be the end of the world. I'm definitely going to try to not do that. This is some serious off-roading right here, though, guys. Like, this is what is fun right here. I am going way off the beaten path. Way off any kind of trail that anyone has done yet. I'm discovering it. My truck is completely white. So, I mean, the peak of that hill is not very big. The likelihood of me getting up there and then flipping down and rolling down the hill is pretty high, I feel like. But I can't go around the side because of how steep it is. I have to finesse this. Is there some kind of barrier? Nope. I have to take a screenshot. What? I also have to make it to where I can see. Look at this. Dude, I wish I could zoom out. I'm gonna post these screenshots in the community on the thing. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I don't think you can get to the oil rig, but I want to get as close as possible. Looking at it now, that water's deep. I want to post these pictures real quick. It won't take long. Man, I want to play multiplayer with somebody and do some off-roading stuff. Like, that would be fun. Alright, I posted that picture. Holy crap. Yikes, dude. Wow. That was gnarly. I wish I would have been in first person right there. That would have been sick. I was trying to keep the camera angle where you could see what was happening. I guess I don't need to climb all the way up. Look at that divot right there, and it's legitimately just a hole. I don't need to climb all the way up, but I want to get kinda up on the ridge. And then after I do some of this, I actually want to get on the community wall and make a post about doing some off-road adventuring. Maybe on this map. Maybe on another one. With some other people. Don't go flipping, don't go flipping, don't go flipping. No, 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 no. Damn it. Well, we're going for a ride. Oh, that sucks. We are truly stuck now. We're moving. We are moving. I think. Unless that's an optical illusion, I'm pretty sure we're moving. We should be moving. Are we? There's a lot of mud coming out of us. We'll flip over eventually. I mean, all we need is a little, like a breeze to blow, you know? And we'd be good, dude. I don't think we've moved. Yep. I don't think we've moved. Well, we're going to recover this truck. And then we're going to... I'm going to end the stream and start it back up in a few minutes after I've got some people to play with. And we're going to do some off-roading.